Oh my dear lord. Can you hurry up and go? Okay, thank you.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, what's up you guys, Ashikin here. I know that I said I'll be posting all the videos that I missed out on my YouTube, but guess what? All the videos that I filmed and recorded and edited, they got deleted. Not by YouTube, but by my laptop, who is very sick right now. But I figured out I couldn't retrieve the old files, but it's okay. I'll be doing more video ideas, more video topics, and probably refilming those that I didn't get to post. I also realized that I haven't been doing my Let's Talk About for 2 months, for the month of February and March, so I'll be posting it tomorrow. So be sure to look out for it. Now recently, I don't know if it's just me or the people around me or the people I associate with, but I have been feeling very annoyed. Every small little thing that people do, I get really annoyed really easily. And it's not just PMS. When it's PMS, it's much worse than being annoyed. It's just an irritating feeling that I get whenever someone does something. And I was thinking to myself, what do people do that gets me so annoyed? And I came up with a list of things. Number 1, people who only like Harry Styles. I mean, okay, not to be rude, I love Harry Styles, I love One Direction. But if Harry couldn't make it on his own, he would have made it as a solo artist on X Factor and not put into a group with One Direction. Yes, I understand there's a lot of publicity going on for Harry Styles, but at the same time, there's so many other of the band members that, more to be exact, 4 other band members. They are not called Harry Styles and Co. They're called One Direction. So it gets me really annoyed when people are like, oh my god, you like One Direction? Me too, but I only like Harry Styles. Like, what the hell? No, you don't do that. It's very annoying, especially for Directioners like me. It's annoying to hear that because all 5 boys are amazing. I know Zayn left, I still consider it 5 boys because One Direction is not One Direction without Zayn. Number 2, people who ask very irrelevant questions. You know, you always have that one student in class, the student who talks about Z when teacher is talking about A. Yeah, that student. It's so annoying because when I'm trying to actually pay attention once in a while in class and I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, write my notes and pay attention, then there's that student who is like, teacher, but if the earth is round, why is it not square? You know, stupid questions like that get people really annoyed and pissed off and just waste everyone's time, but the teacher has to be nice and, actually talk to her about it. I don't think people actually ask those kind of stupid questions, but I'm just saying people who ask stupid irrelevant questions at the most wrong of timing. Number 3, people who ask for your criticism and do not accept it. For example, if let's say a friend of yours went to buy a dress and she came to school wearing a dress and she's like, what do you think of this dress? And I'm like, oh, it makes you look a little big around the thigh area. And she goes on and blast like, oh, you think you're not that small, huh? You think you're so small on that thigh area and stuff like that. I'm like, well, you asked me for my opinion. I'm basically telling you my opinion. If you do not accept it, then don't ask for my opinion in the first place. It gets really annoying because I don't mean to hurt anyone. I'm just telling what I see it as. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to do anything. You want my honest opinion as a friend, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Number 4, people who just want to one-up you. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this term, I don't think it actually exists. Those kind of friends when you buy a small little teddy bear to say that, oh look, I bought this so that I can be happy with myself. They buy a giant bear and they say, oh look, this is what I do to make myself happy. I buy this thing, I'm not trying to show it off or anything, I bought it for myself. But yet you go ahead and show it out to everyone, trying to be of a higher level than me. Like, who do you think you are? Number 5, people who use me. As in, not those kind of use where they ask you to do their homework or do a little something for you. Use you in a way that benefits them. Does that make sense? I don't think so. But what I'm trying to say is, recently one of my classmates, she wanted to take a picture of herself, probably posted it on Instagram, and I was around that area. I mean, I wasn't taking the photo, my other friend was taking the photo, but she said to me, Ashiki, can you go and make me laugh? I want to laugh in the photo, you know, those kind of laughing Tumblr kind of photos. I was like, what the hell do I look like to you, a clown? Number 6, people who purposely talk bad about the things that you like. As a person of many fandoms, I get this very often. They know I'm a huge fan of a particular artist, they will make fun of it to no end. I'm here like, what are you trying to do? Do not create a World War III with me, because if you were to make fun of them, I'm not just going to sit down there and keep quiet and pretend you go away. I'm going to make sure you keep your mouth shut and remember and think like 5 times before you talk about any of my favorite celebrities ever again. Number 7. People who just entered the conversation and they pretend they know what's going on. Like for example, you know, when you and your friend are having a conversation and another of your classmate or another friend of yours sees you from like far away and she comes and joins and she only caught like one sentence of the entire conversation you are having and she thinks she knows what's going on, but she doesn't. Because whatever that she's thinking of, whatever she thinks we're talking about is totally different from what we are actually talking about. And it gets really annoying because especially if, let's say, it was a funny punchline and we're laughing and she comes in and she starts laughing together with us and she's like, oh my god, what's so funny? And we have to explain the whole thing again. It just loses the value of funniness. Funniness. That's a word, I'm sure. Number 8. SLAs. SLAs is an abbreviation of a long term that I use to describe people. They are called the self-loving S's. This term is only used by me and a close group of friends that I have. These kind of people just really get on my last nerves. People who think they're so good and have the need to talk about them all the freaking time. Like every single topic has to be about them. Whether they're the main topic or the subtopic, they have to be involved in it. You know, of course, when you have friends, you want to get to know more about each other and you want to ask questions about what's happening in their life and things like that. And then there's just this one friend who is like, oh my god, you too? Yeah, me too. And the whole topic that turns to them. Yeah, those kind of friends. Just, oh my god. Woo! Number 9. People who constantly ask if you're okay. I'm not talking about those close friends of yours who know you're going through something and they ask you, are you okay? Like genuinely ask. I'm talking about those kind of friends who are not even close to you and they keep on asking, are you okay? Is everything okay? And maybe most of the time, like probably 98% of the time, the person asking it is the person who's causing me the problems. So I suggest you don't ask me anything. When I say I'm fine, you leave me alone. Unless I'm my best friend. If I say I'm fine, you know something is wrong. So you go and check out what happened. Number 10. I cannot stress this enough. I am annoyed and scared and disgusted at clowns. Those of you who follow me on Twitter and you know this fact, please, I'm begging you, do not retweet or post anything to do with clowns. Be it a picture that is a cartoon because they still freak me out, or an actual scary clown with the paint and the wig and the nose and everything. Yeah, just leave it, favorite it, or you unfollow me because I don't want to see that in my timeline. It's super scary, super annoying as well. When all I want to do is go through my timeline and see really good stuff, and then there's that one person posted a picture of a clown and I'm freaked out for the rest of the day. Thank you very much for your clown picture. I really needed that. Number 11. People who generalize things. Being a fangirl as well as a Muslim, I get this a lot. People who generalize the whole fandom because of a stupid thing that one person did. Yeah, those kind of people. Like for example, if One Directioner decides to do something stupid, or not really stupid, but in the eyes of a normal person, not a fangirl, it's stupid, but to us it's normal. They generalize the whole fandom and think the whole fandom is like that, and when they tweet, they don't just tweet this person and say blah blah blah. They say Directioners are blah blah blah. No, same thing. If I'm a Muslim and some people out there who claim they're Muslims are doing things they should not be doing, do not generalize the whole population as being like that. And lastly, number 12. Now this thing annoys me the most. Like out of all those things that I've listed earlier, this by far tops the list, and that's why it's last. People who go into your room and do not close the door when they leave the room. What the hell are you trying to do? I close my door for a reason. It's either I want to have my alone time, or I just don't feel like having people walk past and see what I'm doing in my room. You go in my room, you didn't even knock firstly, you didn't even knock the door, you just barge into my room thinking that it's fine, and you go in and you finish talking, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll come out later. And you go out and you just leave the door. Then I will have to get up from my comfortable bed, pause my YouTube video, and walk all the way to my door just to close it. And then walk back to my bed and unpause the YouTube video, only to have another idiot do it again. It's really annoying, especially when you're doing something that you want to do, like for example watch a movie or watch a YouTube video or even filming. It gets really annoying. So that's why the tip is to lock your doors. and that's what I do all the time. Alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. These are just some of the things that annoy me the most, and maybe you guys have things that annoy you as well. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like this video. If you really like it, share it on all your social media links. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it, and also comment down below what are some things that get you really annoyed. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, stay crazy, and I will see all of you with another video hopefully next week.
Last time I need to be the one who takes you